Work. Yes. God damn it. Hello? Oops, no. That's probably gonna kind of do that. Heal. Hello? Hello? Free me from the COD mines. You can free yourself from the COD mines, just never play it ever again. It's pretty easy. Guys, look, I got that's the Battlefield 2042 skin. Because I played it a lot. If you see the description, I had over 1,050 hours in Battlefield 2042. You got clickbaited? No, the title's honest. It's Battlefield 6. Come on, guys. Ignore that some of the HUD is cut off. I promise in the actual game it won't be. I think. And then also I'll have to wait until I get into the actual game because this game is loud as shit. Okay, oh. Nice koala. Be nice if... Oh, they get I was about to say, be nice if I could find a game. Here's something I'm going to have to do while I'm playing this. By the way, I'm just doing this just because I can. It's my channel. But I'm going to have to try with all of my strength to not say the C word this whole time. Although, in all honesty, it's the VOD, you'll check the VOD, it'll be like, you know, the last one had like 4K views or something like that. One before that, I don't know how many. But this one will probably have about 100. I'm already dead. But it's all good. I'm trying out the Scar. I also think this map is kind of poo-poo. A little bit poo-poo cum. Over here, Wrecker or whatever from Battlefield 4. And I'm dead again. All good, guys. Thank you, By9 Chove. Yeah. Woo! Why am I getting destroyed by multiple people? Hello, Tybell. But yeah, anyway, I probably only did this for a little bit. This is Battlefield 6. Been playing it all weekend. Been playing it more than I've been playing Yakuza. Because as I said in my most recent video, I haven't really been playing any of them. Because why would I? Get away, sniper. Also got like the streamer mode thing, because I don't know what it did. I was like, oh, I'll chuck it on in case someone has a Slayer as a username. It just calls everyone any something. Oh, I wasn't looking, I was looking at the kill feed. Oh, go away. Woo. Oh, 80 damage. Alright, whatever. Dude, yeah, this is Dragon Engine 2. A Chiro Dutoit. Man, I say this, like, you know, as a joke, by the way, just before anyone gets mad. Why does everyone have to have usernames that no one can pronounce? Am I right, fellas? Get it? No one knows how to pronounce my username? Apparently they fixed jumping momentum as well. Whoa! Okay. You're welcome to Sergeant Catnips. Someone, when I was playing on Saturday, the game that I was playing, it ended. And then someone just says in the chat, is that the Yakuza YouTube guy? And then before I could say anything, the, like, lobby disbanded. So all the chat just stopped. Which is depressing. I was gonna say no. I couldn't even say that. Oh. Bro's drop shotting. I actually, in saying that, in 2042, I'll never forget this. I came across a guy who, like, because look, I don't mean to, you know, suck myself off, but I was the world's best Battlefield 2042 player, as you can see by the fact that I just died. Let's see if any shark gets me. Oh my god. Gonna have his children. Anyway, there was a game I was playing. I remember it very well. It was Kaleidoscope Breakthrough, I think. That will mean nothing to zero, well, to anyone really, because, you know, no one fucking played 2042. But anyway, I was just destroying this guy, and he got so mad that he looked my name up on Google, obviously, and started making fun of me for my YouTube channel, and I just thought, who the fuck does that? Like, did he type in, like, Snowy as whatever the fudge, Battlefield stats or something, so he could, like, make fun of me for having a billion hours, and then came across my YouTube channel? Like, maybe that's what happened? But I have no idea. It was just super weird, and I was just like, what? What's his problem? But yeah, he was like, oh, go back to your Yakuza, you loser. I'm like, huh? Yeah, that was fun. Even when I lied. I played a little 2042, that's crazy. Can you fucking stop camping, you little bitch? I'm gonna kill him and murder his family. Oh, what a throw. You throw grenades in this game like your arms are broken. It's very funny. Hello. Woocha! See, bitch. His character's name was Blake Matthew. I think that's what that dog tag said. I'm dead. Before he found your channel, he hated bowling, but now he's a fan. Yeah. I have had, like, I had one person recognize me when I played Siege. And then that was when I changed my name to Epic Gaming on Siege. Because I'm scared of confrontation. But, can you not revive people? Yeah, I think it was... I mean, there was one time a long time ago when I had that, like, I have the... Fortunately, it's not my most viewed video anymore, but it was, just a part 2 to a meme video someone else made from Siege, and it was decently popular, and someone recognized me from that. They're like, haha, you made the part 2 thing, nice. I was like, yeah, that's me. But then there was a Yakuza recognition that happened once in Siege, I think. Happened in COD as well. Oh, and Counter-Strike. There was a guy that said, I'm a bitch because I haven't beaten all the games on Legend, and then I just sort of looked and I'm like, isn't that what I've just been, like, streaming all recently? Yeah. And then my mates that I was playing with kept on just spamming in the chat, subscribe to my channel, and I was like, please, stop. Oh, damn it. Slid too far. Yeah, what's in the canister? I think you should play 1 instead. So here's the fun fact about 1. I remember after a while playing 2042, I said to my mate who I played it with, I was like, do you want to re-download 1 and give it a try? Because I really enjoyed it when it first came out, but then cheaters very quickly became a massive problem in that game. And it just made the game unbearably bad. So I stopped playing it. But yeah, I was like, you know what, we'll give it a go, because we've played so much 2042, everyone loves Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1 was great. I went and played it, and not gonna lie, the shooting and the movement and whatever in 2042, and a lot of the mechanics that the game introduced are really good. And a lot of people downplay the good things that 2042 did, because it had, you know, bad launch and really buggy and did a lot of stupid things like getting rid of classes and whatever. But it was an extremely good game in the end. Better than this guy is at Battlefield. Ha, you suck. Oh, never mind. I never played 5 though. I don't need a scope for the SCAR, it just comes with it. So I just kept it. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, I went and re-downloaded one, gave it a go, immediately went in certain aspects. And then joined the populated Australian server, the only one. Played one match, instantly got kicked. I don't have Battlefield Premium, so I couldn't play any of the fucking maps. And so then my friend and I, you're a bitch, we uninstalled Battlefield 1 and started playing 2042 again. There you go. Yeah. If EA never said to DICE, hey, you gotta make a Battle Royale, I think 2042 would have been really good. Like, I think, for example, I think the vehicle gameplay in this game is just fucking horrendous. It's like, jets and helicopters are just awful. They're completely useless. You get shot by a machine gun with like 2 bullets in a jet and your wing gets broken and you spin out of control and crash, even though you just took like 2 damage. Or in a helicopter, you can get obliterated by like a tank's passenger gunner. That's the person near me. God damn it. Also, all pistols are shit in this game. But then ground vehicles, like the third person. Oh, 28 and 12, I'm a beast. The third person camera in ground vehicles, you have a field of view of like 2. I've maxed it out and you can't see anything. It's really bad. And they're kind of awkward to control. But tanks are stupidly overpowered. You just sit at the back of the map and don't engage with the game, and you win automatically, which is not fun. I mean, I was playing a game where I was getting decimated, and my friend spawned a tank, and I jumped in with him, and then I went from like 8 kills to 37 kills in 2 seconds. All of them, Sergeant Katniss. I'm searching for all modes and all maps. That says July Settlement. I know it's cut out. And that says King of the Hill, not the Hill. Are you actually trying to find me, Sergeant Katniss? If I find you, I won't know, but you'll know if you find me. Kiri's looking different. Yeah, that's Kiri right there. But yeah, long story short, I have so much love for 2042 because there were so many things in it that was so much fun. Like I say in the description as well, the map they added in Season 1, I think is the single greatest Battlefield map in history. It's so much fun, especially with the mechanics of that game. Like Sundance, she had the wingsuit. Well, they had the wingsuit. You could just jump off a cliff and just whoosh, sail to the other side of the map, and it's so cool. And there was sea. It's like this sky deck area in the middle of the mountain. That just, there was always so much conflict there, and it's so much fun. And there's like a tunnel and a hole in the wall and whatever, and you could watch out for helicopters, or you could fly a helicopter and fly down and shred people. Lots of really cool stuff. Oi, mate, I gotcha, mate. Gotcha. But it was a lot of fun, and even though it was like a massive mountain, and it was kind of, you know, the best vehicle for the map was air vehicles. You could hop in a ground vehicle, and there were elevators to take you down the mountain and stuff, or you could just drive off it, just tumble down the mountain with your big massive tank. Just do fun shit like that. Ooh. And then the only downside was that DICE eventually just completely, you know, removed 128 player things from the game. Made like all default playlists 64 players, and whenever they would make new maps, they would just make them 64 players, they wouldn't actually make 128 player versions. I'm being shot in the ass. And I've been flashbanged, and I'm dying. Yes, they basically just killed support for it. Which was lame, because 64 player versions of so many of the maps were insanely boring. He did Kate Ghoul. He is now John Battlefield. Bright Hawk, I'm gonna have to ask you to never speak ever again. The game revealing his true name is hilarious. That's so funny. His like streamer mode alias is Bright Hawk, and then his real name is Jerkoff 3D. Oh, that's good. That's so good. How's the volume, by the way, for the game? Fine. I hope it's fine. Which is epic throw. Oh, did 80 damage, but I don't even see the guy. Oh, there he is. Hey, bitch. Oh, oh shit. Bro's dead. 2042 mechanic. Not really. Fine, that's good. Nah, these aren't the actual usernames. I also just did it because, you know, if I'm getting mad at someone, then I can't be accused of trying to publicly flame them. Because it's not their real username. You know what I mean? And I will get mad at someone. Like, for example, Bright Shark, you C-word. Oh! You wanna know, here's a 2042 mechanic that has become an attachment. You have to have an attachment for most guns to be able to reload while ADSing. Even though 2042 just made that a standard because they copied off Modern Warfare 2019. But it's like, why make that an attachment? That's such an amazing feature that's so like underappreciated in modern first-person shooters. And they're like, yep, you have to unlock the ability to do that instead of just being default. Hey, take this. Yeah, YouTube does not like the C word. I'll never forget, there's a stream where I played Dead Souls. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was actually my, like, April Fool's stream. Last year. Or this year. I don't remember. When the fuck was it? I just got blown up. Wait, what makes you say the C word the most? This game? Yeah, probably. So far, when I was playing last night, I said it a lot. Or maybe Tekken 8, because Tekken 8's insufferable. Anyway. It was my April Fool's stream, and it was, I think it was like a 4-hour stream or something. At some point during Dead Souls, which was like at the 3-hour mark or something like that, I said it very quickly and briefly because I was impersonating someone, you know, mocking whoever, and I said like, oh, they'll call me a fat C word, just as a joke. And I went, oops, probably shouldn't say that. And then a couple days later, the video cannot be monetized. What's the reason, YouTube? Oh, yeah. It just can't be monetized. I went back and I used the YouTube editor thing to cut that single word out, and magically monetization came back for the stream, and that's when I learned, are you serious? I was like, they really do that? So yeah, that's lame. YouTube are a bunch of C words. Like that bitch. Ooh. That's awkward. Someone's down below with a shotgun. Fuck! Dead. Well. 40k kidlock. my reason for doing this is just because I wanted to try doing more streams. I think I said this in the last stream, but it's, you know, it's not to do with any sort of recent situations or anything like that. But just at the moment, I just didn't really have any videos that I thought that I should be working on or anything. I've just been working on Pop It 1 videos lately. So I thought, you know what, I may as well use my time to do some more streams. And so I was like, I'll do something that isn't Yakuza. I'll stream Battlefield 6, because I'm sure I'll enjoy it. Because, yeah, I'm a huge Battlefield fan. I have... so much of my childhood was dedicated to the likes of Battlefield 3. And, I remember as well, like, playing a shitload of Battlefield 4 at launch, even though it didn't work at all. And then eventually, like, years later, it was before 2042 came out, I re-downloaded it on my PS4, and then I ended up playing shit of it. And then all my mates were like, oh, let's get into Battlefield 4. And I was like, oh, but I have it on PS4. Oh, it's on sale. The premium edition is on sale on EA for, like, $2. So I got that, and so then played a shitload of that on PC. With all my mates. Back! Make a Battlefield 6 video? Don't know what I'd do. Talk about how Battlefield 6 is better than COD. Talk about how bad Modern Warfare 2 is. That's what I could do. You guys want to know what the worst game ever made is? It's Modern Warfare 22. Take this. Please tell me I healed them. Oh my god. Getting this healing challenge is so bullshit because they made the healing and the ammo crate the same crate. Why did they do that? They combined support in 2042 into one class and it worked perfectly. And then in this game they were just like, oh, let's combine the gadgets into one thing. That's stupid. Dumbest idea ever. Fuck! Well, you see, Modern Warfare 23 was lazy, but it was built off of the incompetence of Modern Warfare 2. And so let's say, for example, Modern Warfare 23 was just a mod for the original Modern Warfare 2. It would have been an amazing game, because it was just the previous game with some skins changed. All it was. Also, Kate Ghoul, speaking of Dead Souls, I'm going to perhaps put down a... Also, you guys can't see it, but Brighthawk here clearly has open communication on. Hasn't got push talk, probably on console. Keeps on talking, but I have him muted, so it's just his name pops up. It pissed me off. Anyway, controversial opinion on Dead Cells is that let's say, for example, it ran at 120 FPS, 4K. It was Dragon Engine, so it looked beautiful, but everything else about it was still the exact same. It's not a good game. Sorry to say that. And also, no, I don't mean OG Modern Warfare 3. I really liked the original Modern Warfare 3. I played that a lot as a kid. I know a lot of people started getting franchise fatigue and said it was bad, and then I went and revisited the campaign recently, and even that was pretty cool. Spec Ops were really good in Modern Warfare 3, I remember as well. Multiplayer had so many cool guns. A lot of fun. I'm dead. Going to have Vanquish combat. Honestly, like... It's shocking when I played Binary Domain briefly. I did a couple streams in that. We lost because my team suck. Playing Binary Domain and playing Dead Cells, and it's like, how are these made by the same people? Oh, I was number 2, Beast. I was number 2 by 100 points, not Beast. That's cringe. Who got drafted and sent into war? Spec Ops. Oh, do you mean like Spec Ops The Line? Because, no, I think that's still on 360 and whatever. Can't get on anything else. Is there a Phantom with Pain? True? Next game, Conquest, Empire State. Hello. Affinity 3. And also, hi, clearly not epic. Actually, I got Spec Ops The Line and started playing it on my my Xbox, and then I realized it was 30 FPS, and I was like, I fucking hate 30 FPS so much. It gives me a headache. Time splitters to PC. Okay, I'm on Conquest now, so I could probably get... Oh, there's no vehicles, so I can't get the engineer challenge. I'm clicking on the wrong thing. I'm an idiot who stinks. What challenges? I can try and get this. This is the... By the way, this is the single fucking worst UI in any game I've ever played. Somehow it's worse than Modern Warfare 22's. But also, the single worst way to unlock gadgets. You have to hit level 20 and then do stupid fucking challenges instead of just leveling up the class. So dumb. Try and get this. Players Assault. Squad, spawn on my spawn beacon every opportunity you get. You can try Sergeant Cannabis. I mean, if you want after this game, I can just leave, head into the main menu, and then we'll search at the same time. Goodbye, Tybell. You're back in half an hour? I probably won't be streaming. There's another timeline where Dead Cells was made after Binary Domain. Oh, 31. Jesus. I need to fucking go outside. Also, here's another stupid thing. Yeah, there you go. Populating with bots. The beta did not do that. But like a lot of the game modes, like Team Deathmatch, King of the Hill, and whatever, also don't populate with bots. It seems like it's only certain game modes. But why have a minimum player count that you have to sit there and wait to fill? Just as soon as there's like one person on either team, start the fucking game and let us just run around. Like in the old games. And then, I don't know, eventually when players join, then you actually start the actual match. I hate just sitting there in that stupid menu. I mean, there's like trillions of players playing this game, but there's going to come a time where there won't be. And that will be a massive problem. It's going to be annoying. It would be cool if they do another shooter game, because Binary Domain is actually like pretty fun. But I think they just understand that no one's going to play it. Hello, bot. What the? In 2042 PTSD. Well, the funny thing about 2042 is I remember it was only like certain playlists and game modes that I struggled to... Oh fuck, that was a friendly... Struggled to find games in, but for the most part, if you just search whatever was like the default playlist, it was like so quick to find a game all the time, somehow. Because the game would just like fill the game with bots, and so there'd be times where you'd join a match and someone's gone up the zipline behind me. That's friendly. You'd join a match and it'd just be mostly bots or something, but then you play for like 5 minutes and then I'm not medic, goddammit. You play for 5 minutes and then the lobby actually fills and then it's all just real players. It was fun. And yeah, there are people who are like, oh, the game shouldn't have bots in actual multiplayer matches. It fucking should. It makes the game so, like, something else I remember from the older Battlefields, like playing 1 and 4 and 3 and stuff, is when you are playing on like a day where there's not really anyone. You know, let's say for example you're sick, you're staying home from school. Oops, did not mean to do that. You're gonna get blown up. Oh, here's trap system. What a bitch. Yeah, and like no one's really on because everyone's at work or something like that. And you just play and there's only like 3 people on the other team and it's so boring. It's so boring. That's why bots are good. You at least have something to shoot at until players join. Yeah, bots get replaced by people. Like you'll see sometimes when someone actually joins, a bot will just suddenly die. In 2042 they don't die, they would just disappear. But in this they actually like flop over dead, which is funny. Also, I just see you man 8 saying it's 3 AM. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go. You know that meme. Right, dear. I'm here. There we go. What? Oh, why did it change gun? What? Why do I have the Saga now? This thing sucks. Yep, there you go. Full mag to kill one person. Awesome. Awesome. Why did it change my gun? Oh, because it changed class. I must have hit E by accident or something. Q. Son of a bitch. Oh, and someone saying something about Dead Cells come on me. Might I get a brief lag spike there? Oh, yeah, I don't need to use those concussion grenades anymore for the challenge. There. Now, look. Here's the thing with Dead Cells. When you aren't getting horrible bugs and terrible performance and whatever. You know how I always complain in these streams about, you know, just obvious padding? Holy shit, Dead Cells was guilty of that. Like, an absurd amount of padding was in that game. And because of the structure of the missions and whatever, whenever you do them, you really are just running in a straight line, mashing a button to shoot zombies. And then also, like, all the shooting mechanic is bad, so if you ever want to actually, like, take your time to shoot things, it's just awful. And then, oh, a special enemy shows up, so now you have to take your time to shoot them. But then it's just so bad to do that you're not really doing anything. You're just stopping, mindlessly pressing buttons to just slowly press buttons. That's my opinion on Dead Cells. I still think when I did that fucking stream in the game, there was a forklift section or whatever, and I was getting it wrong, so it was taking longer than it should have. But it was like, you hop in a forklift and you go over to a spot, but then you also got to go back to another spot and then back to another spot again. Any Hawk says question mark, and do that's teammate endlessly for ages, and you run back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and then all the while there's just zombies that die in like 2 shots, just standing in front of you, blocking you. It's kind of like the Yakuza 6 problem, where there are so many enemies with such little health and they're so easy to deal with that you're just kind of pushing through a crowd of really heavy, like, dummies. Padding is why I stopped playing Pirate Yakuza. At least Pirate Yakuza is short. Yeah, because Pirate Yakuza has padding like all of Chapter 2, or the thing I always bring up, before you go fight, struggling to remember his name, the blonde dude who looks like he should be voiced by Troy Baker. Before you go fight him, it's like, oh, go here, and then 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 go here. Okay, now you can go fight him. It's good to know, Lost Boy. Probably wouldn't, though. Ow. Like that. How did he not die? They nerfed the shit out of this thing from the beta. It was ridiculous in the beta. Gaiden's still the best game in the franchise. It is pretty good. I said this last stream as well. Biggest criticism of Gaiden was that it was too short. But it's so funny because when you, like, if you skip all the cutscenes, not that you, like, not because you're doing a speedrun or anything like that. Let's pretend you are still doing a first playthrough, but you just ignore all the time spent watching cutscenes. It kind of has, like, the exact same amount of actual gameplay as 6 did. In its main story, because then in its side content, obviously 6 had billion fucking things to do, like the plan creator and whatever. It's like an entire 1,000-hour storyline. But anyway, when you're actually doing it, Gaiden has significantly more like cool moments than Yakuza 6. Yakuza 6 has a lot of, you know, oh, go look after Haruto, go walk over here and find Hirose. Go do this, go do that. Gaiden is, especially because you can fast travel from your phone. I keep on forgetting. Spawn beacon. squad mates spawn on that. Yeah, Gaiden has just like go level up the Akame rank or the Coliseum rank or something like that, which requires you to fight people. And then you can go do a long battle or a boss fight. Awesome. I'll do that. It's a real player. But yeah, so I think the criticism that it was too short is stupid, considering other games in the franchise are just as short with less stuff in it. Even then, as well, thinking about it, because everyone says that I never do side content, even though what actually happens is I try it out and then I go, this is boring, and then I don't do it. But even when you look at the side content of Yakuza 6 versus Gaiden, Gaiden's is pretty much, you know, the hostess things and Pocket Circuit, which are terrible. And then it's basically just the Coliseum. Yakuza 6's, you get cabaret stuff, you get that bar chat thing that I never did. You get the clan creator, like I was saying before. All of the sub-stories are fully voiced and have kind of, you know, lengthy amounts of dialogue. Even in the side content, Yakuza 6 is still just cutscenes. It's pretty much the entire game. Oh, baseball as well, there you go. Baseball has a lot of, you know... Because isn't it just like, it's a... I haven't physically done it myself, but I did look it up on YouTube a while ago. Yes, I know, I'm a Persona fan. But it's also just like, it's like baseball management. You're not actually playing baseball. So even then, you're just technically watching cutscenes. Like, Yakuza 6 is just cutscenes. That's all the game is. Gaiden just tricked a lot of people into thinking it was way too short because it was only 5 chapters. Okay. Why are there so many bots? How are they not real players? I'm locked in, by the way. So I haven't read chat a bit. Tanimura's final boss fight on hard. Even going back and doing that shit on easy, I wanted to die. Okay, cool. I had no idea how to even access that bar chat thing. I remember when I first played the game, constantly seeing upgrades for it. I'm like, what is that for? I had no idea. Until I got it on PC. How long that would have been? A few months later, really. Because I got it on PS4, and then like 10 minutes later, Sega were like, "Hey guys, it's coming to PC," and I went, "Are you serious?" Because it's 30 FPS on PS4. Please do a fucking 60 FPS update for the PS4 version of Yakuza 6, Sega. For Christ's sake. Well, for PS5. Yeah, have a Like a Dragon 9. I am playing Like a Dragon 9. I'm gonna have a sip of water. 5 chapters, but still 30 hours. Yeah. Pirate Yakuza, I will forever maintain this belief as well. Its biggest flaw was being afraid of being too short. And again, it's because of all the criticisms of Gaiden being too short. This isn't Yakuza 6. Yes, it is. I mean, no, it's not. I mean, yes, it is. It's Battlefield 6. I'm burping. Alright, surely Bright Deer doesn't get into combat. Oh, yeah. Who's chucking smoke grenades? What? Get out of here. Bro. Why's that dead body moving? Pistols are ass. Completely useless. Battlefield is a typical full price game. It was like 110, sorry, dollars Australian. does nothing with the pirate premise. Here's the thing. Here's the actual thing it does nothing with, which, yeah, the pirate gameplay being, like, so, automatic, I think, made it a lot less interesting. I also have the accessibility feature on where it turns off waves, and it actually just makes it look more boring, but it makes it play better. Please don't shoot me, bad guys. I'm dead. I'm just trying to revive a teammate. Anyway. Yeah, the whole jumping mechanic and the, like, super air juggling of Pirate Yakuza as well. The fact that there were no upgrades, literally no upgrades tied to anything to do with jumping, except for that one ring that let you throw knives and they'd electrocute, or, like, I think there was one that let you throw more knives or something like that, which, who the fuck is using that? But there was nothing like, you couldn't do the Izuna drop from Ninja Gaiden or some shit. There was no way to do, like, a double jump, or to stay in the air longer, or, I don't know, for enemies to, when you slam them down, they do an explosion, so it, like, does a little bit of AoE damage. There's nothing like that that they easily could have done. And so it just made one of the, like, cool selling points of the game just kind of pointless. Hey, bitch. Oh. Ah, I'm dead. Never mind, he's got his pistol out. Yeah, jumping, because it's annoying too, because the Pirate Yakuza still had those, the long battle where there's all the lasers and stuff, and the robot you gotta jump up to hit, because otherwise you can't damage him. Oh, well, you can damage him, but it's just really weak or something. It had stuff like that. Or the parts where you're on the masts of ships and you're doing a little duel. It had cool gameplay ideas like that, but then for the actual main combat, they just went, yeah, you can jump, and that's it. I really hope my squad mates spawn on my spawn beacon as well. I really have no idea what this adrenaline effect is. I just pressed 6. Is that guy dead? Jimmy is. Yeah. You mean as in, the fights had, like, shitload of enemies and stuff? I think, speaking of that, for God's sake, I just wanted to test out that adrenaline pen is completely fucking worthless. Anyway, I remember, like, before the game came out, just sort of thinking, it's kind of weird that they have a sound effect for when you're about to get shot. And then I played the game and I realized, oh, it's because they gave everyone a gun. What? Why would they do that? A lot of those gun enemies would just stay back, and they just overutilize the same, like, enemy type over and over again. Still think, though, you know, if it's going to, like, the whole game is from the perspective of Majima's, you know, fanciful storytelling. So that's why what very likely, if it was real, you know, what very likely would have been a sort of Somalian pirate situation where instead of them having blunderbusses and whatever, they had AK-47s, or AK-74M, or, you know, the whole Colosseum and the honor of battle and whatever would have really just been like, I'm going to shoot you, and then Margin went, okay, I'll stab you first. But he told it as like an epic tale of piracy and whatever. They could have made it that they were just enemies that were like special... Whoops, I just pressed the button that I didn't mean to. I activated Windows Help. It could have been like special fucking voodoo demon type of shit. And you know, you fight like magical beings and whatever. Just to super duper lean into the like whole fantasy thing. Because they got like the giant robot. But the giant robot just has the sledgehammer fighting style. So it's just a big sledgehammer dude. You end up fighting the giant squid too, but it's like, you know, Ichiban already did that, and according to Ichiban, it was real. It wasn't just something he made up. Hello, has a dude. I think the spawns are pretty shit in this game. I think the spawn timer on like all modes is ridiculously long, and then the modes like Team Deathmatch where you instantly spawn, you spawn like a kilometer away from anything. But yeah. I should get a bit of Ichiban's schizophrenia. Should have gotten more of it. Would have made for just a more fun, silly game. The games, you know, the games are often known for not being very serious a lot of the time. But the truth of it is that it's only like the sub-stories really that are the silly parts, and then the main story they always take way too seriously. But the Pirate Yakuza was like, finally, here we go, the main story is silly. We're fucking around, we're having fun. But we're gonna do so many things where we just choose to not have fun. Erase your memory and replay it. You'll want to erase your memory if you go to replay it, because if you replay it, you'll be like, oh my god, I didn't realize how much padding there was. You know what I mean? Schizophrenia via osmosis. Isn't that what happened to Kiryu? What happened to my spawn beacon? Oh! Oh wait, yeah, okay. Good thing I didn't actually swap off that. I do need that still. God, it's so bad spawning on your squad mates in this game too. 2042, you just click on their name. And it was great. How did 2042 have better UI than this game? Oh, gangster. LB for thank you. Also, leaning is completely, well, mounting, sorry, is completely worthless, because it's a perk you get to make it so that it actually reduces recoil. Because otherwise, all it does is reduce aiming idle sway. Barely. I'm also getting shredded by people that shouldn't be able to see me. Battlefield Kiwami 2. I don't really, I mean, besides the cargo situation, I don't really think RGG's been on a downfall since Infinite Wealth. The only new game they made was Pirate Yakuza, which they clearly made in an afternoon. I just think someone over at RGG Studio needs to be told that they are making video games, so they can do shit that's just super video gamey. What happened to bro? What happened to bro? Come on, peek around the corner. Okay. Great timing. They didn't have bowling in Battlefield 6, yeah, no. Mine Gun does sound hype. It'd be, at this point, it'd be nice if it was a separate game. Where? Oh, he's got it sorted. No! What is this glowing over here? Someone's glowing. Alright, whatever. How do you say your username? Excellent question. Where are the bad guys? Oh, there. Fuck! You didn't have to pay $100 AD. How much was it? I don't even remember. I know I didn't get it for free, that's for sure. Also, thinking about, I just thought about Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, and how Switch 2 owners got trolled so hard. But fortunately, like the bundle thing that comes with Kiwami and Kiwami 2 on PS5, I'm so glad they did that. It's such a better way to handle the game, is just ship it with 2 other games, that way you're not getting scammed. Whoa! Play director's cut and switch too. I mean, yeah, same here. Wish you didn't, but you know, I did. At least Red Light Raid is fun. If your friends play with. Oh! Take this. I'm dead. Hey, see that? I killed Lieutenant J. Bell. It's Ty Bell. This one as good as Battlefield 1? I'm not getting shredded from across the map by a cheater with an LMG bipod mounted with a sniper scope. So yeah, it is better than Battlefield 1. I'm gonna stun, bro. Take that. Easy challenge progression. Blue Dog and Blue Gator. Oh, I see. Family shares. How you got it? That's how my brother plays a lot of the Yakuza games, because I already own them. Can these guys stop camping in the corner? What? Why'd I get a hit marker? That's like the gadget hit markers is different, whatever. It is a good deal, but yeah. The anti-cheat's better than BF1s. Well, I have come across a couple people who I was sort of suspicious of. Like, I'd be behind smoke 100 meters away and they'd spray me with a fully auto weapon and just, like, instantly kill me. Which was very 2042. By the way, 2042, I probably came across cheaters like 3 times in the entire 1,050 hours I played the game. Not even joking. There was one dude who I came across who was known to the Aussie 2042 community, all 30 of us. He was known, oh shit, I forget his name. Super Squid, I think was his name. It's like S-U-P-A, I'm gonna call him out. He was extremely shit at the game. And, you know, everyone I played with, every time we'd come across him, just completely destroy him. Just like that guy just got destroyed then. And he'd always, like, sit around in vehicles and he couldn't fly helicopters, he couldn't drive tanks, he was so bad. And after taking a break from 2042 and coming back, I constantly see people say like, oh, Super Squid's such an obvious cheater, and I kept on saying like, no, he's not a cheater, I've played with him, he's terrible. He's not a cheater, guys, what are you talking about? And then after some time I realized, oh my fucking god, he was so bad at the game that he decided to cheat, and now has become such a, like, a known cheater that there's YouTube videos on him and shit. At least I think it was Super Squid, maybe it was someone else. There were very frequently reoccurring names every time I played that game. But yeah, it was just the fun. Super Bounce, awesome. It was just the funniest thing ever. Realizing that he was so bad at the game that he decided to become a blatant cheater. Also, Mango Man saying you did not like a lot of the side content in Zero. Yeah, I agree. I always think, because the game had 100 sub-stories, I always think it could have probably had like 50 and would have been a lot better, for example. But also the real estate minigame is not a minigame. I wish I had the ladder. What got me into the Yakuza series? That's a good question. I created a cheater. Dude, honestly. I was thinking about this the other night, actually. It was Yakuza 4. I remember ages ago when it first came out. I don't even remember what YouTube channel it was. Okay, I got killed around a corner. Awesome. I don't remember what YouTube channel it was, but some YouTube channel that I didn't, like, actively watch, but I was sort of watching around the time, made a couple videos in it. And I didn't really watch them that much, but I watched them enough to recognize when I eventually played Yakuza 4 all those years later. I was like, I've seen this before. I wish I could remember what channel it was, but anyway. That was like my first exposure to Yakuza, except I just didn't know what it was back then. It wasn't until Achievement Hunter got sponsored to play Kiwami or something, or Zero, or maybe both, Funhouse played like Kiwami 2 and 6, or maybe just 6. And so I knew about it from those games, but I just never played it back then. I just saw them and I remember always just thinking like, how do they make a game like every 2 minutes? Like, didn't Zero just come out and then they're auto-releasing Kiwami 1? What is Kiwami 1? Having no idea what it was. And then eventually, when it was on sale, around the start of like 2020 or something like that, I got Zero on sale and Kiwami 2 because they were the only ones on PC at the time. What is this breakthrough? Hopefully my teammates are like, yeah, Spawn Beacon Gaming. Yeah, and so really it was just like a passive knowledge of the series and it being on sale, and I was like, yeah, I'll get it. But then when I first played it, I really didn't like Zero. Mostly because I had no idea about the fucking fighting stance button. That, you know, improves the quality of the game by a million. Yeah, I took a big break, and then it wasn't until Ray Narvaez Jr. started streaming it again that I was like, you know what, I'll go back and play it. And I went back and played it, and I was like, oh, okay. This is actually a good game. I quite enjoy this. Oh, and I quite enjoy Kiwami. Oh, Kiwami 2 is goated as fuck. I don't read the opinions of people on Reddit. I trust my own brain, and I know that Kiwami 2 goes hard. But I still didn't really care about the series. I just care about those games. And then, oh, you got Rush. Sorry, Sergeant Catnips. Yeah, and then, Like a Dragon, I played that because I'm a big fan of RPGs. I remember seeing like Devilian 7 videos on it all the time, and I'm like, this game looks awesome. And I played it, and I was like, this game is so much fun that, you know what, I'm going to go play the rest of the series. So there you go. There's my story with the series. Fuck! I'm super locked in. I apologize to everyone. Did you discover some meta? No. But the Scar is pretty fun to use. You watched a friend play Kiwami 2 when it came out? Very nice. Honestly, I mean, Sega themselves know this, but the series coming to PC was such a lifesaver for them. Because of Like a Dragon, that was what made me think like, you know what, I will... Oh, 2042 asset. There we go. I was like, you know what, I will go play the rest of the games, even though they are in PS4 and some of them are 30 FPS. But if they were all on PC, I would have probably gotten them all. Anyway, without playing Like a Dragon. I unlocked the cord. I remember though, of those PS4 games, thinking like, oh yeah, Yakuza 6 is pretty cool, but I way prefer the gameplay of Kiwami 2, and it's kind of just a lot of cutscenes, which, you know, all too accurate of a criticism. 3, 4, and 5, I enjoyed parts of them, not all of them, obviously, like Shinada's part in 5. And then there was Judgment, where I was just like, dude, this is the fucking best game I've ever played in my life. And then, you know, Lost Judgment came out and proved that wrong. And that collection was Yakuza 1 for the PS2, very nice. I still always find it funny when people try criticizing me for being a fake fan because I haven't been playing the game since the very beginning. Like, I'd never played Yakuza 1 when it was new. I couldn't read back then. A lot of people seem to not know how old I am. But yeah, that always makes me laugh. Bro, why didn't you play this mature game about concepts you couldn't even begin to fathom? With words you don't understand. Like, I wonder why. RPK goes hard? I unlocked it before, I haven't tried using it yet. Thank the bus driver. Take that. Oh! I've got to keep my eye on Bright Arrow if he dies. I gotta risk my life to save him. I've not played the silly mod. I haven't played... The only mods I've ever used are just ultra-wide mods. Or I had a mod for Kiwami 2 that removed the filter, but then I had to like reinstall the game shortly after that and didn't reinstall that mod, so I played with that mod for like probably an hour. Or Yakuza 3 had like a mod that fixed the title card text, so I had that for a bit too. Those are the only mods I've ever used. We're destroying them. Once again though, what's with all the bots? Why are there so many bots? I mean, I guess it's a Monday morning and everyone was playing on the weekend, but like... There's like fucking 700,000 people playing this game. And I'm searching for everything. Oh well, at least I'm getting free XP for my guns. Yeah, okay, this is... Certainly some. Take that. Watch this. New tube. Damn it. Why are the real players sitting all the way back here, though? That's 100% the fire rate of a real man. Just then. Where is he? There he is. That's a real person. Spotted him, he's not advancing. Ow. Leave me alone. There you go, take that. One-man army noob tube, jeez. Yeah, how did you not play Japanese PS2 games which were really niche? I'm gonna be honest, like, thinking back on it, speaking of Yakuza 4, I swear that was, because I used to, every time I got the chance, I used to always go into EB Games and just look at the whole shelf. I'd never buy anything, because my mum wouldn't let me, but I'd always just look at everything, and I feel like Yakuza 4 was like the only one I saw before I eventually saw probably Kiwami on store shelves, and then Like a Dragon, and onwards I would consistently see on the shelves. But yeah, like I can't even begin to think of a single moment where I ever saw something like the PS2 Yakuza games on a shelf in EB Games, because they were just... Who the fuck was buying them? No one. Especially then in Australia. I feel like it's like the Yakuza fan, I think, is his account name. Jesus Christ. Pretty sure he's Australian. I think he's probably the only Australian that bought Yakuza 1. Someone asked me a question as well, hang on. Would I ever do a story analysis? Probably not. I hate seeing videos on YouTube that is like an hour-long story analysis and it's just them reciting the main plot points on Wikipedia. And they're like, yeah, here we go, here's my analysis of the story. That's not an analysis, that's a recap. If I ever analyze story beats, it'll be in some collective thing. Anyway, no one else asked me a question there. Silent Hill 3, Devil May Cry 3, and Armored Core 3. Sold them all. Nice. Who I main in Melee? I don't know, probably Fox. If I were to play it, or Marth, maybe. This Battlefield, there's a lot of things I think that are very bad in this Battlefield. But fortunately, the good things significantly outweigh them. Like, for example, there are no vehicles in this map end mode that I'm playing right now. Which is great, because vehicle gameplay is terrible. I was saying at the start of the stream. Tanks you can just camp with, and they're overpowered. Like, the repair torch, it heals tanks to full health in 0.2 seconds. And then, air vehicles are completely worthless. The vehicle gameplay is not fun. There you go, there's an example of something I don't like about this game. Oh! Yes, they do still have open weapons, which I know as well there's a lot of people that are very, very angry about open weapons, but I think it's great. If I want to level up recon or do a challenge or something like that, I don't want to be forced to use a sniper rifle. I want to use whatever I want. And if I want to, you know, if I'm in a situation where it's like, I really need to snipe these people because they're sniping, I'm going to fight back with my sniper rifle, but I still want to support my team and give them heals or ammo, I can be a support with a sniper. Open weapons is great. I love not being forced to play a certain way that I don't want to play. Because I can tell you right now, Battlefield 4 and 3 and stuff, I got like recon service stars, but it was just one. I'd never want to play recon. I wanted to use an assault rifle or a shotgun or something. And Battlefield 4 actually let you do that a lot better. Battlefield 3 not so much. Yeah, if it's Sergeant Canips, if you want to know how to deal with tanks, this strategy I utilized quite a lot in 2042, and it worked. In fact, it worked a bit too efficiently. Just kamikaze with an anti-tank mine. Just sprint into them and just peg an anti-tank mine at their head. Blow yourself up in the process. Bitch, broke my swarm beacon. Watch them do it. But you will decimate the shit out of the tank. So just chuck like just fire a rocket and then chuck an anti-tank mine at them, and then there you go. You get rid of the tank. You die, but you get rid of the tank. That's it. What the fuck? Why'd the bot hop on the machine gun? Ah, oh, bastard! Yeah, exactly. Have you tried Portal yet? No, I have not. I want to play Shipment, but there's like no servers with people. Well, that don't have terrible ping, I should say. That's a person, like, right there. Enemy stun, here we go, challenge time. Haven't played Battlefield since 4. They very much went, okay, you know what people like? They like Battlefield 3 and 4, and so this game is like... Why can you choose to spawn this? This game is very much just Battlefield 3 and 4 too. Battlefield 6 Song of Life. Indeed, the hero keeper of the shop. Great name. There's this bastard. Keeps being a pain in the ass. Yeah, nice drop shot, dickhead. Oh, I bought the Vault edition. Yeah, nice work getting scammed, loser. What the? They're all going up there. I wish I could join them. Yeah, I say this as someone who got, I got tier 1 mastery with the Little Bird, for example, in Battlefield 2042, which means you had to get, I think it was like 2,400 kills and assists with the helicopter. So I used it a lot. I got, oh actually I got tier 1 on both of the stealth choppers too, so that's at least, Jesus, that is at least 7,200 kills and assists with helicopters, because I also got a lot more on the other helicopters as well. You can host an Aussie shipment server. Maybe that'll be how I end it. How I end the stream. I'll join you in that. Yeah, and then jets as well also control like shit. But yeah, I used helicopters a shitload in 2042. And that was a game that was criticized for the helicopters controlling like arse. Holy fuck, they're terrible on this. It feels like I'm controlling a slug that is like, its shell is those like 10-ton weights that Goku trains with. That's what it feels like I'm controlling. And then they're weak as shit and they die in like 2 bullets from anything. They're so bad. And then jets are just worthless. The only good thing you can use a jet for is what people have been using it for so far. Dropping bombs on people, and that's it. But even then, the bombs are so inconsistent. You get out of there, you bitch. Series peaked with Battlefield 1. I think, I never played 5, but from what I gather, the general consensus was that 5 was not as good as 1. And then obviously a lot of people dislike 2042, but I prefer 2042 over 1. Mostly because of the updates. Like a lot of the base game stuff was obviously pretty fucking terrible. But deep down behind 2042, with all of its just ridiculous changes and horrible bugs, was Modern Warfare 2019, and that's why it was good. Because when Modern Warfare 2 came out and they abandoned everything from 2019, and it was terrible, at least there was a game that copied everything from 2019, and it was fun. Whoa! Revived bro. That was a real player that I killed. It's actually kind of weird. 2042's bots were easy to spot because they had unique uniforms. This game doesn't. I can't tell who's a bot and who's just sucks. Until I kill them, of course. It shows me the name. That's a tank right there. Oh! That was a weird screen effect. Shit! Don't look at the channel well. Apologize. Been a bit of a tense situation. Thank God the hip fire with this gun with laser sight is good. Oh, dude, solo. It takes way too long to level up guns in this game. It's actually, like, comical. Again, comparing it to 2042, it was just kills, which is bad. But at least, I think it was like 360 kills, and you unlocked every attachment. But, like, you only needed probably 100, and then you have every useful attachment. That's how it worked in 2042. It is definitely better than it was. There was a period of time in 2042. It was like season 2 was so good, man. And there were a lot of changes they ended up doing that were really bad. I think DICE's idea of balancing is also just awful because they have a big problem of. So we've noticed that this vehicle is too overpowered. Its main cannon is way too powerful. So what we've decided to do was we have reduced the damage of the main cannon. However, we've also made it now fire twice as fast, which defeats the purpose of the balance. That's what they did so often, and it was so stupid. And it wasn't even like Rainbow Six Siege has that problem, but the counteract balancing strategy was something that would come into play like in later seasons. So it'd be like one season they'd go, okay, we're going to make this gun have 10 less bullets. Oh, but now it's 2 weeks, so we're going to make it deal like 5 more damage. But that would come in like a later season. 2042 would do it in the same fucking update. It's so dumb. What's the point of nerfing something if you're just going to buff another part of it and just make it just as broken? Yeah, that was always funny. So season 2 as well was before the default pump action shotgun, the MCS 880, got nerfed. Lots of people always said it was very bad. Those people didn't know about a specific attachment that made it comically broken. I got like 10,000 kills with that shotgun. It was so overpowered. Oh, fucking spawn beacon, I forgot. It would one-shot from literally like 50 meters. And it was a buckshot shotgun. So funny. Bam. Anyway. Hello, big man. Flex your Damascus camo Shinada. Hell yeah. Beast mode. I need to make a 24-month one because I can do that now. I wanted to do Obsidian Shinada because that's the step above Damascus in Modern Warfare 2019, but Obsidian is such an ugly skin. It's just solid black, but it's like not even like a black texture. It's just like it just makes the gun a void of light. Or void of light, I should say. Anyway. Yeah. Is that an enemy tank? Might be. Servers up. I'll join when this game ends. Starting catnips. Black. Oh my god. Fully baked. You're a genius. I should just do Black Ice from Siege. I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'll do that today, actually. I gotta write that down. So I don't forget. Just gonna write here. Black Ops. Black Ice Shinada. Let's see if I remember what that means. Oh, we lost. How's my team suck? Oh, look at me. 60 and 15. Dark Matter? No, I don't like Treyarch. They're cringe. No, I'm just joking. Black Ice is an iconic skin. Oh, top squad. Yes! Alright. Leave to menu. Yeah. Doom Eternal, Battlefield, Rainbow Six, all being technically the same genre. It is quite funny. How do you go community? And then you browse servers, and then surely if I sort by ping, then I'll find something. Does the server have a name? I just... Oh, wait, do you have to search by experiences? No? What? How does this shit work? So bad. Silverhand, there are many aspects I like and many aspects I don't like, but overall, I'm having fun. I had a good game just then, but it was mostly because it was bots and it was easy. Built it to only Oceania. Can I do that? Region. Oh yeah. Boom, look at that. Shipment 24/7. Keep on saying Ace Pursuit and thinking it's there you go, Snowy joined this one. Alright. Keep on saying Ace Pursuit and just thinking Ace Combat. Also, I'd just like to point out, in my notes, before I spawn in my notes, I wrote something about the Kagawa situation in Kiwami 3. It'd be like if a game about how good it is to be vegan had KFC ads in it. That was wisdom from myself in the middle of the night. And oh how right I was. Bro, got squad wiped. Holy shit, it is Shipment. Hello. Surely... Oh! Other people are joining! I don't know who's who. I don't know which one's catnips or not. I've got the stupid streamer thing on. Watch this, I'm gonna be toxic. Shotgun. Nah, slug shotgun. Oops. KFC goated anyway. It's Shipment. Here's the forklift, which means... Which side is this then? This is, yep. Oh wait, no, this is... What? Oh, I guess, yeah, you can't have completely blocked off shipping containers. Oh yes. There are some menus, well, like, menu things that you aren't seeing because of my, my resolu... What the... Get the fuck down there. There are some menu things you're not seeing, but the UI of this game is just, like, really bad. I want to actually... I wonder if, doing this, you can level up things still? Fuck. Without an OP shotgun? Yeah. Bro, the double-barreled shotgun, I'm trying to hip fire with slug rounds, this is so hard. The double-barreled shotgun in Modern Warfare 22 was hilariously broken as well. Oh! Someone's in my squad now, let's go. I can actually like try. Oh! Except I can't. Okay, I'm gonna swap off the shotgun. I'm gonna use a gun. A gun. Let's try out the MP5. There we go. Okay, now time to game. Oh shit. What are these spawns? It really is Call of Duty. Bro's pinging. Oh, someone else joined. We're getting more people. Holy shit. I'm trying to think, where would be the barrels? Are these the barrels? This is the forklift with the barrels. Okay. And that's, no wait, no it's not. I'm trying to think. Camping up here. Am I running around through revolver? Yeah, you also had the torch on. Watch this. Trophy system. Oh, it is Modern Warfare now. I'm being toxic with the trophy system. Bro, I'm getting stream sniped, bro. I'm getting stream sniped. Is this a long battle? Yeah. The KSG slug fucker. No, I'm dead set serious when I say this. The most overpowered shotgun in a video game I've ever experienced was the default pump action shotty from 2042. As I was describing it before, but oh my god. It was on another plane of existence, like. That was a bad throw. Dead. Yo, Bright Raven. Surely. Surely bro gets me. Damn it. Yes, there was a Yakuza 6 long battle in Shipyard. I referenced that. This is one of my most genius jokes I've ever recorded in my life. Which went underappreciated because it was COD footage, and Yakuza fans don't like COD. Nice, Cannips, I know that was you. Yeah, I put someone here in a shipping yard and shot them in the head, and obviously was referencing Junki Han in Yakuza 6. I'm gonna also equip the revolver. The revolver is really bad. Speaking of bad, Jesus. He spawned something else. Headshot. Dead. Search and destroy match with Haruto as the bomb. Oh, you have to really hope whoever made this experience set the spawn time to the absolute possible minimum, because no way did they think, oh yeah, let's make it 40 seconds. Oh, 40 seconds. You know what I mean. Holy shit, guys. Get over here, bitch. Oh! Oh! Got quick scoped. This work trash and not the peak that is Quake 1. Bruh. Oh my god, the crate exploded. Oh yeah, it's Battlefield. Forgot. Whoa! Whoa! Quick scopes. Quick scope McGee. You know, I have to wonder of the people that have joined. Nice! Are you trying to no-scope me or something? I have to wonder the people that joined, who have joined because of this stream, and who have just joined because they saw, oh, people playing Shipment. Because people who have joined who are just like, oh, they're playing Shipment, they're probably thinking like, who the fuck is this snowy guy? I guess they're friends. Is there a score as well? I just realized. The first to anything, or is it just endless? I guess it's 24/7, isn't it, you know? Is Yakuza 5 +1? Yes. The place where we fight Shimano and Yakuza 1. I bet you're from the Shimano family! Oh, I get shit on. Oh, I get shit on. I tried to do a 360, but I forgot you can't do that while sliding. Why do you reload like that, man? It shits me off. Not doing the HK slap. People leaving, or people just not spawning? Just grab the first preset, understandable. Oh! Oh, look at me, I've got a stun grenade. Haha, take that. Whoa. Dead. I don't know, Yakuza. I just found your channel from Battlefield 6 stream. They say with the gold Shinada badge. Woo! Dead. That would be quite cool. Yeah, I agree, KMG. That, like, I don't know how good the map editor is. Shipment is obviously a very simple map to remake, but which is why they've remade it 1,000 times. But it would honestly be so cool if you could do like big things, because this is just Operation. I can't move it around. I can go up and down. Apparently, this is just Operation Firestorm. But it's just been sectioned off. It would be good if you could get like whichever map is the biggest, and just put like entire other Battlefield maps in it. Like for example, can you imagine if someone recreated like Operation Metro or Operation Locker from 3 and 4? That'd be so good, because this game is, you know, fucking missing out on an actual close quarters combat map. Oh! HK slap. They don't even slap it! It's not sex appeal. Speaking of sex appeal. Whatcha? Oh, okay. That's a bit unfortunate. Can you hop on COD? I'm so glad that the last COD I bought was Modern Warfare 22, because at least I learnt a lesson that I'll never forget. Why is bro placing ladders? I learnt a lesson that I'll never forget. Never fucking trust COD ever again. Because I played Black Ops 6, but only because I bought a month of Game Pass for like $12, or whatever it was. PC Game Pass, and I played it and I was like, yeah, I'm not playing this shit. Black Ops 6 as well is so funny, because they won back the opinions of so many people, and then it took them like a couple months, they lost all of it. Which, you know, excellent, genius decision making there. Out of the way. Get out of here. Fuck! Can I spawn on my squad mates? Oh my god. You can, but he was in combat. Aw, return to combat area. Damn. Look at this though. Whoops. Why my dead body bounce? People like it, then they don't. True. What is the best Battlefield map? Exposure from Battlefield 2042. Boom. I said it. Watch this. I got you, little bro. No! No! I wanted to be the cool guy. Now get on Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. I feel like that's a game that, like, people still play that, don't they? Because I know that they made a second one. I don't know if they made another one after that. I just remember Achievement Hunter doing a lot of videos in it. Boom, ba ba boom, ba ba boom. I'm dead. Bright Ghost, you got this. They think you're dead. No, no, Bright Ghost, no. That was hilarious to watch. Ooh! Bro's running with a knife. He's crazy. I got you.
Let's go.
Where the bad guys? Oh! Shit! Fuck. Oh! I got quickscoped! Sergeant Canifs, I know that's you. Now get on Arkham Origins Online. What a fucking tremendously awful experience I had playing that. I don't think it, like, I think it had servers. It wasn't peer-to-peer. And I tried playing it ages ago as a kid. Combined with the fact that there are no servers, and the fact that I would have had awful internet, because Australia. Why am I getting one shot? Oh, headshot. The lag was just like the most tremendous thing I've ever experienced in my life. It was so funny. Like, you would press to do something, like you'd press to jump or whatever. And I do not exaggerate when I say this, an entire 10 seconds later you would do it. And so my brother and I played it once and we were like, what is this? It was so funny. Oh, shit. Fuck. Fuck. Trying to no scope. Hello, John Hub. Oh, dude. Oh, you know what multiplayer I did play though? Assassin's Creed multiplayer. Fuck yeah. What an incredibly creative and fun multiplayer for a single player game. So good. All of them were so good. Black Flag was the last one to have it. That's why Black Flag was the last good Assassin's Creed. Well, Assassin's Creed Rogue was, but you know. Holy shit. It's Pack from 4. Yeah. Watch this, I'm gonna be toxic. Toxic. Yeah, actually, I started playing Assassin's Creed 2. And I ended up stopping, but still a really fun game. It's just the fast travel in Assassin's Creed 2 is terrible. Yeah. So, Gandalf's, does this end, or does it just go forever? I have 44 kills. I swear I've not even shot 44 bullets. This is what shipment does to an MF. It's addicting. I remember, actually, my brother, who I played a lot of COD with, would always go on about how shit shipment was, and how he never wanted to play the Shoot the Ship playlist in Modern Warfare. Which was Shoot House, the best COD map ever made, and Shipment, second best COD map ever made. He never liked it because it was like, oh, spawn, die, spawn, die, spawn, die. And I'm like, yeah, but it's also spawn, kill, die, spawn, kill, die. You're just killing people constantly, and it's fun, and you explode and whatever, and you get chances where it's like, oh, I've spawned behind the enemy. Bam, bam, bam! Get 6 kills. Call in a fucking VTOL and get 16 more kills, and chopper gunner, and everything goes crazy, and there's explosions, and you know, oh, I'm leveling up the javelin, because I'm toxic, and I'm trying to get Damascus camo. Let me put it in the corner where everyone spawns. Wait a second. Hey, everyone spawned in that corner. Boom, 6 kills. Or I got to the point where I know the exact trajectory of the, oh, there we go, it's a draw. I know the exact trajectory of the grenades in Modern Warfare 2019, so I knew that if you spawned and you looked at a certain angle, you could throw the grenade and it would land perfectly in the other corner. So I'd just chuck a grenade. Boom. How was I not top 3? That's bullshit. Wait, I was top 1. Alright, whatever. There you go. No match timer, yeah, that's a bit weird, but... Hang on. Do you actually get progression? Oh, okay, you just get level XP. Fuck! I said GG. Oh, you guys can't see it. Whatever. Bright Shark says GG. There you go, quit menu. I'll end the stream there. There we go, I only want to do a short one. I'm going to set up in my room with my PlayStation, my streaming setup. No FNXP, yeah. Thanks for hosting that though, Catnips. That was... I can't believe I was playing Shipment in Battlefield. That's awesome. I really hope that those community experiences and servers and stuff become popular. I want a 1,000 ticket TDM, like the good old days of Battlefield 3. That's what I want so badly, man. But those will have to be custom servers. So just have to wait until the UI becomes not dog shit, hopefully, and finding these servers is way easier. Who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna set up my Sergeant Cat. I'm sending you a friend request. I'm gonna set up my stream setup so I can stream in that room, and yeah, like I was saying before, hopefully stream like Fist of the North Star Wars Paradise. I also there's a game I downloaded not too long ago that I also want to stream, and hopefully turn it into a video. Ever heard of a game? Let's give you someone else sent me a friend request. You ever hear about a little game called Yakuza Fury? By any chance? Downloaded that and started playing a little bit, and what a game. Yeah, look forward to that. By the way, I'm not accepting your friend requests because I have a personal motto in my Steam friends list to only have people I know IRL, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know, if I ever fucking stream Battlefield again, feel free to join. Otherwise, I'm just going to play by myself mostly. Sorry, Sergeant Caniffs. That's how I roll, because I don't want people I don't know, because then it gets to a situation like my EA friends list had a shitload of people I didn't know, and I'm just like, who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is that? I don't know who this is. Whatever. Yeah, Yakuza Fury. It's a PS2 beat 'em up where the character looks like Kiryu. But yeah. Then you get like my fucking Discord friends list, which what's even the point of that feature? The people in my friends list are people I have to like work with, like Director Coggo, and I always see he's listening to Spotify, and he's always listening to weird songs. But whatever, that's your taste, Coggo. Yeah. GG's. Were you also playing Silverhand, or are you just saying GG's because the stream's over? I don't know who was playing because I had the names off. It's combat. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Big man. Is your profile picture Herobrine? No, that's not. That's not Herobrine. I see who that is now. Oh, you were sniping. Oh, awesome. I didn't realize. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for everyone for being here. A lot more people turned up. Sorry, I was like honestly expecting at the start of the stream it was like 30 people. I was expecting it to just be like that the whole time. So thank you for everyone being here. Probably would be a cool video. It would be hilarious. I think it would be a very funny video, and I'm gonna try and do that. I also had the chat off the whole time because I wasn't sure like if it was going to overlay the game, but who cares? It's fucking Battlefield stream. If I ever do another stream where it's like not a Yakuza game, let me think of a game I could play. Oh, probably like Ghost of Yotei or something, because I got that. I haven't really played much though, because there's a lot of things in it that I'm sort of iffy about, like fucking skill points being a collectible, man. Ugh, Ghost of Tsushima had too many collectibles, and then Yotei, they're like, let's turn skill points into a collectible. Who the fuck thought that was a good idea? Anyway, I don't know what I'll stream next, but I'll see you all another time. Look at this epic ending screen. You ready? Ready? Hang on. Whoa. Hang on. Fuck. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Got a Battlefield in the background. Yeah. Dying Light. You actually want to play that? Anyway, yep.